Good evening. Welcome to the Bobby Moore Stand. It is, I think, Thursday. Yeah, it's Thursday. It's 8 o'clock, which is the time we've been doing lately. So, yeah. Martyn, you're back.
I'm back. Pleased to be back. It's been a difficult time watching from the sidelines, but got my head down in training, kept professional.
It's been, fucking hell. What a couple of months this has been. All started with chaos in January, didn't it, Chris? Chaos January, as we call it.
What, the transfer window?
Yeah, fucking transfer window. But it's not that. It's me end of year and everything. It's me year end. I didn't know what way to look.
Are we doing the Gary Sob story again for an hour, or are we going to talk about West Ham tonight?
You know what? Before we come on, I do this quite often, viewers, right? I do this quite often, and that is he's talking and I'll just start the show, right? Because sometimes I just want to cut him off, right?
And me?
Yeah.
I weren't talking at all.
Whatever. If you too would like to cut Chris off, please become a member, because there will be some tools released soon, which one of which will allow you to interrupt Chris on a live show and put him right about something.
I'm just going to eat my bag of popcorn tonight, mate.
It's good to be back.
Yeah. So if you're interested in becoming a member, please do. I'll see if I can figure out how to give away some free memberships during the show. If I can figure that out, I'll do it. I think you're allowed to give away so many a month, so I'm going to try and do that. 1 month trial and whatever. Imagine if you give a trial out and someone left straight away. That wouldn't be a good sign, would it? Yeah.
No, that would be harsh.
If you get a free membership, don't leave. You can break me heart.
A bit like you cutting me off, basically.
Yeah,
it's similar to that.
Sometimes you just got on you. So if you haven't joined the channel yet, please could you hit subscribe, hit the bell notification icon. Definitely give us a hype, whatever they are, but they're good. I know that. And welcome everybody in the chat. Welcome everybody watching at home. I think we're going live at the same time as Hammerstrap. Odd that. So there you go. No cup of tea in here. I've got a monster.
I've got a cup of tea.
Yeah, I've got a monster.
Yeah, I've got a cup of tea.
Yeah.
We're all drinking different drinks for different needs, isn't it, fellas? That's what it is.
I thought 8 o'clock was safe, but no, it ain't. Right, let's carry on with the show. So, there's a quote from a Man City fan a few weeks ago. Who do you think he's talking about here? A bloke rose up like the Empire State Building and nodded it in.
There's only one man he can be talking about.
Dinos Mavropanos. Yeah, what a great way to put it. I like that. It's probably better than me big Greek salmon, isn't it?
Yeah. Did you see that someone done like a meme of a
where's he gone?
A member's got rid of him.
Has he stormed out already? Is he stormed out? Right.
Did you see there was a picture of like a Greek statue, like a bust, and it had Mavropanos with the ball just squashed to his face. It was excellent.
Yeah. I think there's Greek psychology. There's got to be some plays on that. I think Iron Disciples started it the other day, but I've got to read up and find out the best play on that one. We're going to talk about City. No, we won't talk about City. We've done that. We're going to talk about Villa later, which is a bit early for you to storm out.
Do you know what it is? You were delayed, mate. I don't know what it is. It's you. It was like watching a Bruce Lee movie or something. It was like you were at a different speed. So I just need
Yeah. Honestly, this is. We're going to talk about the under-21s game the other night. I saw Kat there at the under-21s game. We see Kat everywhere. She's omnipresent, right? There are many cats.
It's unbelievable how she does it every game.
Yeah,
stalking cat. We call her. Only joking.
Yeah. So it was a good night out. We'll talk about that in a minute. I think there's been a lot of nonsense space fillers in the news. I mean, Jonathan David, being offered him cheap. He didn't want to come the first time. Don't want him now. He can't do it in Italy. Can't do it here, can he?
What do you mean offered him? Look, what a nonsense story to start with. Like,
Yeah,
what?
I know,
I mean,
I know.
I saw that as well. Load of bollocks. Absolute load of bollocks.
And our players are being linked with moves to here, there, and everywhere. I think I keep getting told that the deal's done already for Fernandes. And I, in the back of my mind, link that with the Real Madrid move because he is quality. And there's been a couple of videos made of him, and my God, what a player he is. But I'll tell you what, with a player like that, to maximise the return you get on a quality player like that, you keep him for another season, and then what will he be worth? So I guarantee we'll end up selling him for about 50 or 60 million. You know we will.
He's got to be worth more than that, Gal. Well, he's worth more than that. I can't see him going for 50 or 60. He's got to be upwards of 80, surely. I mean, I know we're desperate for money, Gal, but that's taking the piss, isn't it? I mean, seriously, flogging him for 50 million quid. That's ridiculous.
It depends whether we go down or not, doesn't it?
Oh, definitely, yeah.
You know?
I'm going on the proviso we stay up, though, Gal. I still firmly believe we will.
Yeah.
I'm not looking at any other way.
No, indeed. So, honestly, I think we will. But Villa is going to be, to me, it's pivotal because there's only 7. We ain't got many lives left. That's the problem. There are 7 chances we've got now. Spurs have turned a corner a little bit, haven't they? At least in Europe. And they got a draw against Liverpool last week.
Well, it's their first win.
Down.
Gal, it's their first win for ages, but they actually lost. So, do you know what I mean? It's actually quite funny. But I'm genuinely, I'm not bothered about Spurs, to be fair. I don't care. I just look at the games that we've got, and I actually think that over the next sort of 3-4 games, there's points there to be picked up. You know, I firmly believe there are. So,
I agree. We've got to just focus on ourselves now. We've got the best spirit. Something's happened to the side probably since that QPR game.
Yeah. There's
a big difference there. And if you was a betting man, you'd back us to stay up, I think. The other two. Yeah, I think it's all about us just winning the points now.
It is. We can do it. We can do it. Forest are in. They're 2-2 on aggregate away to Midtjylland in extra time. So they're going to go to penalties probably, aren't they? That's a terrible result, actually. I mean, you know, ain't that one of the teams? Didn't we play them?
No, that's a great result. We were talking. That's a great result for us.
We won away to a dodgy little side like that.
No, Gal, that's a great result for us because basically, of course it is. The players are getting knackered, aren't they?
Yeah,
exactly. Yeah. Bring it on.
Spurs. Is it Forest Spurs this weekend?
It is. Yeah.
Right. So fact is, like I said the other day, if we go to Villa and win, we will be up in the. We'll be outside the bottom 3. At least to April 10th when we play Wolves.
Yeah.
That'd be amazing. To go into that international break above that line would be brilliant.
Yeah.
Do you know, can I before we start talking about, I don't know, whatever we're talking about, I do feel like, bearing in mind Martyn's on it tonight, I think I wanted to bring something up. It's quite serious, but equal at the same time. I think it's something nice. You know, it's something nice, I think. Obviously, you were banned. You know, you were banned for quite some time, weren't you? As you know.
Yeah. Right. I barely mentioned it, but yeah.
You mentioned it once or twice, yeah. So I had this idea, right? And you might know about it. You do know about this because I shared it with you. Martyn don't know about it, but it's quite pertinent that he does know about it now because, as you know, Martyn is part of Ironworks Alliance, who work very heavily on creating Tifos. Okay. Yes. As we know, Gary is on a health kick. Jogging.
I know what he's going to do.
Jogging.
Yeah.
Jogging. He's doing the fucking lot, right? So
I am. Body's a temple, Chris.
I know. We all know this, yeah. So I figured it'd be only right that we welcome you back to the London Stadium, right? Because you've only been back for one game. So look, here's the idea, Martyn. Maybe you can do something, right? With Ironworks Alliance.
Look at this.
Fucking amazing, right? This is what we need to do. Now, you know,
picture of Elf right there. Come jogging with me.
Yeah.
Flag in one hand, can of Monster in the other. Come on, let's do some lunges. Come on.
What do you reckon, Martyn? Can you make it happen? Do you reckon we can do some crowdfunding to make this happen?
As long as Gary don't try and sneak that in his coat, I think we'll be all right. Go through the right channels.
Bit of a sore subject.
It's going to be flame resistant, right? They've got to be flame resistant. I still don't know what that was the other day. You know, the Tifo I saw the other day. I've no idea what that was.
Sean Whetstone described it as he couldn't see what it was. It looked like a big grey slug. and
Yeah.
that's kind of what it looked like in the photos. Apparently, it's because it folded over at the bottom, so you couldn't actually see that it was a Boyle Sports one.
Yeah, it was poorly executed.
It was.
It just proves how hard we have to put work in for these things to actually work. You can't just get a sheet and pull it over someone's head. There's a lot of planning that goes into it.
Yeah, no, there is, and it was like cable ties every fucking 50 centimeters or something, wasn't it? Lunges, naked lunges. Claire, what do you reckon? Where's it?
Come on, man.
Not sure about the way you... No, don't start. Look,
everyone's loving it.
Look, this thing here, not sure about the way you're holding that ciggy. John remembers. I got accused of smoking gay once.
I will present that to the Ironworks Alliance Committee and see what their thoughts are.
I know, see this. Gary could be the new Mr. Motivated. Adorned in lycra, I would imagine. Bright green lycra. What do you reckon, Chris?
No, I don't want to see that. That's making me want to spew up my popcorn I've just been chomping on. No, I don't want to know about that. But no, actually, you know what?
It's not awesome. Not awesome.
If anyone would like that, picture of Gary, the Tifo, use it as your screensaver on your phone, on your laptop, just give us a shout and I'll be happy to share it. No problem at all.
He sell it to you.
Yeah.
Right. Anyway, look, thanks for that, Chris. Thanks for that timely intervention. By the way, I do have a message for you, Mark, as well. We had a little chat with Paul Colburn and co earlier, talking about the great success, because it was an enormous success, that last red card campaign.
Fantastic.
Yeah. Well, the worst thing we did amongst us all is nobody took any fucking photos. Everyone was too busy holding their card up, which is always my story, right? Somebody's got to not hold the card up and take photos next time, right? But no, it was just a lot of credit given to your bridge, and you did it for about 2 hours, I think.
Cool, yeah, I did.
Yeah, and an hour for me it wore me out, so I know how hard that must have been.
We was like passing ships at one point.
Yeah. Did you get tons of tourists?
Yeah, quite a lot. But yeah. I quite enjoyed talking to. I've never done that before. Spoken to the families and explained the situation. Yeah, I mean, there was one family from Florida, and they were West Ham fans. Yeah, like they'd always watched on telly. It was the first time they'd come over.
Oh, that's nice. That's not a tourist. That's part of the fan base. Yeah.
No, exactly. And they didn't know about the red cards, and I explained it to them, and they really enjoyed listening to it and learning about the club. Yeah.
It's good. It's good. Somerville. I haven't seen any news on Somerville other than last week. There are a few updates saying that it's going to take a bit longer than expected, and we expect him back after the international break. I don't expect him to play at Villa on Sunday. You heard anything to the contrary?
I think he might be involved, Gal.
You reckon he's going to be a secret? They ain't saying anything. He's going to sneak it. He's really little. They could hide him in the back of the coach. Nobody'd see him.
Yeah, they no, I don't know. I think you raised something quite interesting on your TikTok thing earlier, didn't you, Martyn? I saw it about Somerville. If he wants to get called up for the Dutch national team, well, they have to disclose it basically tomorrow, which means that he would be in theory fit. So there is a chance that we could know earlier. So I don't know, but I did read some bits online about it as well, saying that he might well be ready for it. But I would imagine if he is, they'll probably have him on the bench. I don't think they would start him.
Just a quick praise of this excellent post. I had jelly deals yesterday. Well, handsome. That's what they were. Handsome. I do like that context. Right. So yeah, I mean, I don't want to rest Jimmy. There's John Skidder's 7 games to go. Every game's important. If there's a chance that he can start, he's got to start, because this could be Villa could be the game that genuinely turns our fortunes, because it's the one we weren't supposed to get any points out of City. We're not supposed to get any points out of Villa. But if you look at their recent form, they ain't been up to much for a couple of months.
Yeah, but conversely though, Gal, if we play Somerville and if he's still a little bit, still carrying a little slight niggle, then is it worth risking him for one game? Because he could be out for longer. We're notorious for doing this, aren't we? Bringing people back early and then getting another injury and they're out for the season. So I don't know. I think we need to take it easy with him. And, we need to be 100% sure that he's ready to play. Because if he's not, then rest him. Just rest him. Honestly, it's not worth it. Not worth it.
I agree. If he's not ready, absolutely. Steve, have I been banned? Well, yeah. I don't know if I mentioned it, but I was. I'm not anymore. I'm all legal again now. They got my license back. I'll come back to the comments later because we're talking about football. But yeah, exactly. got called Romford 1 a few times down at the game the other night. Let's talk about that game. I mean, for those of you that didn't get along, there was about 1,400 West Ham fans. We sold out our section because, of course, we would. The ground held, believe it or not, 6,000. I don't know where the other three are going to go because it was 2,800 in there. Mind you, it was terracing down one end, down their end, wasn't there? The bigger terrace. I suppose you get a couple of thousand in there if you tried.
But it wasn't full down there, though, was it?
No, nowhere near. Nowhere near. It was full around the middle. But what happened? Now the game unfolded. I think it was they clearly had one really good little player who was played on the wide left. His name was Abdul Karim, I think. Double Abdul.
Yeah.
Really nippy little player, ex-Millwall. Great close control, pace to burn, always looking to get forward. He was the furthest player forward a number of times in the second half. He was clutching the halfway line, right? And he caused us untold problems. I mean, he scored one, and then the keeper made a brilliant save. Young Finn made a brilliant save, tipping one onto the bar. But he was a pain in the arse all night. They had to keep, they were just constantly watching him. We did. I mean, they looked like a group of men. Their centre half, that big guy with a ponytail was enormous, wasn't he? And our little number 11 was trying to mark him on corners. The smallest bloke in the team was trying to mark the fucking biggest bloke in their team on corners. But he was such an annoying little shit at number 11, right? I really liked him. What was his name? Because he was tenacious as hell. And I thought he was one of the 4 players I picked out as being good player. Josh Landers, striker as well, liked him.
Are you not talking about what's his name? What's he? Regan? Is it Regan Clayton? Is that his name?
I think it might be. I think it might be. But he's really small, tenacious, doesn't take any shit. He doesn't care if the bloke's twice his size. This big centre half at one point tried to smash him into the post just to shut him up because he was just like hanging off his leg. Yeah. The striker, he took that goal really well, didn't he? I mean, that was actually another great play from the keeper who literally had an assist. He played it up to the striker, and Josh Landers took it down, little step side to bite a half an inch, and then just put it across the keeper. Really professional finish. I've got a good feeling about him.
I don't know. I don't know. I'm you know me. I don't get excited too much about some of the youngsters. I don't want to do that.
Yeah, but anything.
Nothing in general in life. I just have no optimism at all. No, but like he looked all right. He looked all right. I mean, he's always going to have a tough day up against 2 grown-ass men, so that was going to be tough for him. But when you look at the goal that he scored, I mean, that was a massive fucking error from their centre halves, right? Big long ball by the keeper.
Oh yeah.
Centre half should have got rid of that, but he didn't, and so essentially led into 1-on-1. But I think I would agree with you. I think there are genuinely some really good prospects at West Ham. But one thing that we always do, and I was saying this at the game, when I was there, is that I don't know why we do this as West Ham fans. We always start bigging them up too much before we should. And I don't think we should be doing this anymore. Like, for instance, you were waxing lyrical about Preston Fearon at the beginning of the season.
Yeah, he looks quite frail to me.
But this is what I'm saying, though, Gary. We always do this. And I think we just need to calm down a little bit and just give him a bit of time.
I don't think I overreacted to a 10-minute cameo in a friendly against Man United in the States.
No, I mean, the fact that we've still been talking about him, like, from 6 months ago, says it all. But I think, for me, like, Ajala looks like a quality player. He does. He looks very composed. The way he glides with the ball, he looks good.
He does. When he gets on the ball, he looks very good. But apart from, he wants the ball on the plate to him in the perfect place every time. Otherwise, he won't go back and work for it.
I think he's the one. If I'm going to look at players that I think will potentially make it, I think he's definitely, for me, one of the standouts.
I've got a very good feeling about that little number 11. I've got to be honest. I like him. I do like a tenacious player.
You're talking about the left back, the left back that we're playing. Yeah, was he 11? Yeah. I think his name is Regan. I think his name's Regan Clayton. Yeah, he did. He was very tenacious, wasn't he? Yeah. He was. He
Cat,
did
you'll know.
good.
Tell us who the number 11 is. Cat gone. Josh Ajala. Don't do Chris all the time. It's getting boring. Come on. Who's number 11, Cat? Who's number 11? But anyway, what happened was the way the game unfolded is we went 2-0 up just before half time. Very much against, I suppose, in many ways against a run of play because we didn't have many goes at them, did we? We had probably 4 or 5 half chances. We kept kind of losing our way when we got past. When a player got forward and he's got time and he looks up to see what he's going to do if it makes the wrong decision. That happened a lot. They, in the second half, dominated us, pulled it back to 2-1, And then the keeper had been fucking brilliant. That Finn is a great little keeper. He'd made a couple of one-on-one blocks. He'd made that beautiful save over the bar. He had an assist for the goal. That's just a little bit of what he'd done. His handling was perfect. Right on the last minute of injury time at 2-1, they could almost one hand on the cup. The ball just Geezer takes a pot shot. It ends up bouncing in front of him. He didn't have long to see it. And it takes him by surprise. He drops it through his own legs. 2-2.
Yeah, it was a
Can't believe it. What an unlucky fucking thing to happen. Yeah,
yeah.
he didn't deserve it.
By the way, it is Regan Clayton. I was right. Yeah, it is him. He looked pretty good.
Right.
Just to address this comment here, Chris, if you've ever seen Joe Cole at 16, I played against Joe Cole when I was 15 and when he was 15, right? So I know exactly. I know how good Joe Cole was. So it's not about that. But I just feel that sometimes we do heap too much pressure. But bearing in mind, back in the mid 90s or like mid to late 90s when Joe Cole was breaking through, there was none of this social media stuff, right? And this is the big problem, is because we expose these kids way too much nowadays. That's what I'm saying. And I think sometimes you just got to let them progress without putting too much pressure on them. And people do that. We're guilty of it. Everyone's guilty of it. When you see a good performance, I was saying the same thing about Preston Theron. I didn't carry on talking about him every week, but I did think he looked good.
But you know me, I like to get a hobby horse, don't I? Right?
Yeah,
hobby horse for a while. But Finn Herrick, the England keeper, he's a fantastic young keeper. He really is. He's fucking amazing. The reactions for the save that he put onto the bar, I didn't even see that he got a touch to it until people around me told me he did. How the fuck he reacted that quick, I don't know, because this guy belted the ball at him. And Mike Field, I was with Mike and Andy Payne the other night, and we're having a chat. And in the previous game, it went to penalties, and I think he saved the last penalty or something, didn't he? Right. And apparently the boys are so confident in that young keeper, Finn Herrick, that they were saying, "Don't worry, he'll save it. He'll save it," and he did. Right.
When I was at the Colchester game, so I saw Colchester against West Ham. He saved the penalty in that game in the last minute of the game, and that was just. I mean, I agree with you. I think he's a fantastic shot stopper. The only kind of concern you have with goalkeepers is, for me, right, great shot stopping ability. I think his distribution looks to be pretty decent as well, but I worry about his height. I worry about his height though, because he's not the tallest of keepers. You know, maybe there's some growing still to do for him. I don't know, but I think that's always my worry a little bit, because I like keepers to be a bit tall. I don't think he's the tallest keeper.
You're just being sizist again, like you always are. You know what I mean? I think look at Hermanson. He's amazing now. You wrote him off a few weeks ago.
Me, wasn't it? Yeah, just me, right?
Yeah. Rob Green played for. Yeah, that was. I mean, I felt sorry for Rob Green there, because he hit a divot, didn't it? And went over his head.
Terrible.
Oh,
he had a mare that day, though, didn't he? Yeah, he did have a bit of a mare.
But that is in no way that little mistake he made the other night. Hopefully, get those little errors out of the way in the youth team and get in the first team, win some trophies. Right?
No, I like him. I think he looks a very, very good player. I do.
Yeah. Not just a penalty, but also stop the rebound in that game. Yeah.
Yeah,
it was unlucky, wasn't it? The one of the penalties hit the post and fucking went in off the keeper.
Yeah,
I thought that'd count as a rebound, but it don't.
No, I couldn't see it that clear on the night, but when I watched it back when I got home, I couldn't believe how unlucky some of that was.
Yeah.
He didn't deserve that luck.
No.
But to be fair though, like they West Ham were probably better in the first half. I think Boreham Wood were better in the second half. And as you said that, I don't know if he was number 10 or 11, but that Abdul Geezer, he was probably the best player on the pitch. Like, honestly, sign him up. Fucking swap him with Adama Traore now. I'll play him. Seriously, he looks so much better. He was causing all kinds of problems.
We were so impressed with him. I'd happily sign him on for about $1 million or $2 million and put him as a backup to Jimmy.
Why would you pay $1 million for him, mate? He's only worth about 20 grand. But my point, we ain't got the money to spend a couple of £1 million on a flipping player, a geezer playing in the.
We haven't got a couple of quid.
No, we don't. But he genuinely had pace to burn. He was running at the fullback. He was cutting inside. He looked honestly, he looked like the real deal. I was like, who is this geezer? No, he's from Millwall.
Imagine us trying to sign him and old Sally saying we're gonna give you $100 grand a year for the next 5 years.
He's on transfer market. He's got a value of 400 grand. Sullivan pays 20 million for him.
No, on transfer market, he hasn't got a valuation. I looked it up when we were at the game because I was looking him up on it. I was, what's this? What was his history? He was at Millwall, like under 17s, whatever, and then I think he went on loan somewhere 22 Boreham Wood, but his transfer value is 0.
That's because a lot of them non-league clubs, they only have 1-year contracts, don't they?
Yeah. I mean, I'm joking, but all I'm saying is he looked like you could see he had some ability, but
yeah. Watkins, they're resting some players tonight. Look.
Yeah, I see that.
Yeah.
Dirty Cash. What's for dinner? Bailey. Buendia. Consa.
I don't care.
Watkins. Fuck them. We're going to beat them.
I don't care. You know what? They'll do what they fucking want to do.
Yeah,
At the end of the day, we've had more of a rest than they have. So
we are quality at the moment. What are you saying, Martyn?
I was just saying we didn't mention Golan Beckis, like especially in the
Golan
first
Beckis
half.
looked good. Yeah. I'd say Golan Beckis, little winger, keeper, Ajala, and I kind of like, even though Andy kept calling him Steve Jones, I quite like the striker.
Josh Landers.
Yeah. Yeah, but it was a good night out.
Yeah, basically
lovely little ground, isn't it? Yeah, lovely little ground, good little crowd over there. Everyone, the proper football place, you know. It's Arsenal everywhere. I mean, Arsenal badges, don't know. I think their women play there or something like that. I don't know. Maybe the youth team.
I think they fund most of the stadium. That's part of the deal. Yeah, Emirates pay for it or something.
They must have a team that plays there then.
The women's team, yeah, it's their home ground.
Oh, they don't play in the Emirates. Oh, right,
they do, but not every game.
Right. Because I know they've sold out the Emirates of women, haven't they?
Yeah, but it's only special games they do that, I think.
Yeah.
I'm not 100% sure. My Arsenal women's team knowledge is not great.
I'm surprised by that. But anyway, that's enough of the youth team. It was a very good night out. Thoroughly enjoyed it. So I've been to every game since my band returned so far, and that will continue on Sunday. Road trip to Aston Villa.
Lovely.
Yes.
Yeah,
You're going, Chris, aren't you?
I am. I'm still not sure about you returning to football. I'm a little bit sceptical about whether this is going to ruin our chances of staying up this season.
Fuck off.
No, I am. I am a little bit worried. I mean, look, we got the draw against City, so you get a pass on that one, right? That's fair enough. But obviously, you turn up at the under-21s, they lose a cup final. That was a bit disappointing. I do put a bit of the blame on you for that one. I've got to be honest with you. I think that was your fault. It was your fault.
What about all those away games you went to early in the season and lost?
Doesn't matter, mate. It weren't just me. There was loads of us there that day.
Yeah.
It just coincided with your band. We've picked up some form. You know, we're looking like we could make the great escape. And I don't know. We'll see. Look, you know what? Only time will tell. If we end up getting relegated, we all know who to blame. That's all I'm going to say. Just leave it at that.
Yeah. What's this? I don't know what this is.
Gary's like, yeah.
I don't know what this is. I went to the happy place. Sorry, Chris.
Gary's like, fuck off.
Leeds quarter final will be a sellout indeed. But yeah, let's talk about Villa. Let's talk about Villa because with 7 games to go, do you think that this is one that we can just take a point out of and be happy with?
No, I don't think so.
Me neither.
I think we need to win this game. Like we really do. If we're serious about staying up, because bearing in mind, like the Forest Spurs game this weekend. So look, we have to win this game. We have to.
I agree.
And I think it gives such a boost. So I think we need to do everything we possibly can to win that game. I don't just want a point. Honestly, I don't. No, I mean, at the moment, I'd be disappointed with a point. Depending on how the game goes on Sunday. If we get an equaliser last minute, then that's different. But do you know what I mean? Like before the game, I'm saying, no, we need to go out for all 3 go. We have to. No other version of this.
So if we get, if Somerville does come back by some miracle, how do you think we're going to line up?
If we do lose Chris Lever in Birmingham.
Off, Danny. Yeah. Gone right off that, Danny. You know that. Yeah. Right off him.
Yeah. What was I going to say? What did you say? How are we going to line up against Villa, did you say?
Well, yeah, I asked the question 10 minutes ago, but answer it when you like, at your leisure.
Yeah, just let me have a sip of my tea, mate.
Yeah. Martyn, what do you think? How do you think we're going to line up, Martyn?
Well, hopefully it won't be the 5 at the back. I think that was just a City experiment. But it's who you take out of them centre-backs, and one of them's got to go. But if there's no Somerville, it does worry me. Does Traore replace him? I don't think he does.
Oh, no.
You've got no pace up front at all, have you?
You haven't really got it with Traore either. I mean, he's got a little burst, then he's blowing out of his arse, right?
No, so I worry that Nuno will just try and play like we did against City, and that's not the way we need to go at that game.
Yeah.
I think we're in the better form. Villa are flat at the moment. That's winnable, that game, but it does worry me that no Somerville.
Yeah, no, it does. It really does. It
I
really
don't think
does.
he will play 5 at the back. I don't
Yeah.
think he will. No, I mean, look, we're playing Man City. I mean, I know Villa are 4th at the moment. So they are, in theory, if you look at the league table, a good team. They are a good team, but they're out of form. What have they lost?
We can't afford
£300?
to. We cannot afford to be patient anymore, right? We can't afford to be patient. That was a means to an end on Saturday. It was unlikely we're going to get a point, so we found a way to grind a point out. But now it's got to be 3 points every game.
Yeah, like you said the other day, Gal, you're quite
Yeah.
happy for West Ham to play that way against teams like City to get a point.
Yeah, Arsenal maybe in a few weeks. Yeah.
But I do think Martin's got a point though, because Villa are out of form. They've lost the last 3 games in a row, right? I mean, inevitably they're going to turn it around at some point. And typically, you know what we're like, we always do a favour for teams that are out of form. But yeah, I think we need to look at this game differently. I think we have to play a flat back 4 for sure, and some kind of formulation of a 4-4-2 we need to do. You know,
Yeah. No, for sure.
Got the munchies.
I think we're all agreed on that. We're all violently agreed on that. And I think if Jimmy can play, obviously he's got to start. And then we play Pablo and Tati up front, right? That's got to happen. Then we drop back to Fernandes and Souček in midfield with Bowen on the right. And you know, and then at the back, I think personally, the 2 that will get picked is because he's in form, Mavropanos and Dizazi.
Yeah, 100%. Yeah.
Yeah,
Which is tough though on Tadibo because he played so well the other day.
He was fantastic, wasn't he? And I mean, I wouldn't like to guess who he's going to pick because they're all quality, all of them.
Yeah, they are actually. I mean, it's a real tough call, that is. But I'm just looking at Villa's most recent games here. So in terms of they lost to Chelsea 4-1 at home. Yeah, 3-1 to United. Yeah. So two decent teams there. Brentford they lost 1-0 to as well, didn't they?
Yeah.
I don't know. I mean, I think when you look at the league table, so I mean, if they're serious about standing contention for the Champions League, then they're going to need to win this game. They're going to because they could find themselves out of the top 4 this weekend. So they've obviously got a lot to play for. Hence the reason why they've dropped the players that they have for tonight's game. So I don't think this is going to be an easy game. I think they're going to. But I do think teams fear us, though. I also do think teams fear us because we're in form and they know that we're battling and they know that we've got a bit of fight about us right now. So, yeah, I don't think we should be fearful of these fucking teams. I sometimes feel if we play a flat back 5, we're showing too much respect to teams. Like we did. I know we did that against City, so I'll allow it. I'll let Nuno off on that one. But I kind of feel playing Villa, needing to get 3 points, don't show too much respect because, Villa might be thinking, oh, fuck me, West Ham are playing 5 at the back today. They're worried. No. Play 4 at the back and fucking attack them,
It might be just me, right? It might be just me, but I know it ain't just me. I don't give a fuck who we're playing against, right? I want to go for them because I was brought up with West Ham that at home, especially at home, we could go for anyone on our day and beat them. It could be the team top of the league. We could turn them over. It's always been like that. And I do not understand the fucking, especially at home. I understand it a little bit away. But at home, I just don't get it. I just don't fucking get it. But having said that, I'm contradicting myself because against Man City, I threw the fucking kitchen sink at us and we had to defend heroically. So I'm kind of talking myself out of my own argument.
Yeah, but Aston Villa aren't only Man City, are they? I mean, when you look at don't get me wrong, Man City got some good players. Like I look at their attacking midfielders, like the likes of Morgan Rogers or Bailey on the right hand side, or Ollie Watkins. People like they've got some good players, but they don't have an Erling Haaland. They don't have like a Bernardo Silva. They don't have players like that at that level, like world class players. So I don't think we need to show as much respect. Hence why I'm saying stick 4 at the back and attack them a little bit. I don't want to see Pablo playing in this midfield thing that he was doing against City. Get him up there. Get him up there with Tati. Because Tati's not going to do fuck all. I mean, bearing in mind, he's going to come up against, Tyrone Mings. And who's the other geezer they play at the back? Martyn for Villa. Who's their 2 centre-halves? Konsa, right? Is it Konsa? So that's going to... Tati's coming up against them too. He's going to have a tough day. He needs help up there.
Will. Of course he does. Of course he does. Otherwise, it's kind of... all he's going to do is run around. What's happened to Fernandes' long range shots? I mean, look, it's what he's got. He's got it in his locker, but he's asked to do 1,000,001 jobs, John. And it's, the other day, it was all about keeping our shape and defending. He can't just burst forward and take a shot and leave a massive hole in midfield. Just don't. It's not going to happen. Someone was critical of Souček the other day. I thought Souček had a fucking good game. It's just, I think sometimes there's this negativity baked in, and it's just anything to prove it. I think Fernandes, I did watch back, I think Claire recommended it the other day about what Match of the Day said about him. They were gushing about him.
Yeah.
And there's a YouTube show out there as well that focuses on him. And my God, does that make him look special? Yeah, he will do what the manager tells him to do on any given day in any given system. He will do exactly what he's told to do.
Yeah.
Talking of
Souček, what do you think about the news with him?
Go on, what's the news?
Well, apparently we're willing to let him go at the end of the season.
Well, yeah, but we were willing, that's no surprise to me. We were willing to let him go last season and Areola.
But this seems to have a little bit of substance about it, though, Gal. Like and it looks likely, Everton are going to be going in for him.
This is the thing that pisses me off, right? I read that thing about Antonio having a go. I understand Antonio got a personal problem with Potter because I would have in that position. So would I if I was Soufal. So would I if I was the others who got let go. But we know that order came from Sullivan. He tried to get rid of all of the high earners. We know why now. The club's skin, right? And we shouldn't be skin, but we are skin.
I don't think Soufal was on the biggest amount of money, though. I think the big problem that we had, though, is taking out a lot of leadership out of that team, because you're talking about, all right, Antonio, Soufal, people like that, Emerson, they all had a bit of a voice, didn't they, in the dressing room?
Yeah.
We can't. This is what I assumed earlier in the season, and Antonio kind of confirmed that for me, that he tried to get rid of all the big characters and have a nice, quiet group of lads, because I genuinely think he was happy to do it. But I also genuinely think he was asked to do it or told to do it.
Yeah, I think so. I think you're probably right, but I think there's a bit of both. Because I do think Potter was I don't think he wanted all those characters in there. Because he's not exactly a character himself, is he, Potter? And that's the problem. When you've got people that have got a bit of a voice and a bit about them, a bit of character. Yeah. He's probably thinking, well, little meek old Graham Potter that would say boo to a fucking goose. I don't think it really worked for him. He's rather have, I don't know, a squad full of quiet players. He got rid of a lot of characters, didn't he? I put a lot of the stuff that's out there at the moment as space filling news stories, right? Is all they're doing. I mean, fucking Jonathan David. I think Malik Diouf's been linked with Man U today. We've got all sorts of different stories coming out. Antonio's come out and said a few things about Potter. That's fine. Report on that. But at the same time, he's going to have one view as the player who got let go. Yeah. Yeah. And it's probably, it's probably entirely fair. But at the same time, he's got to see that he had a huge double fracture to his leg, could have died. Nobody ever thought he was playing football again, competitively. I think he felt that he was a bit untouchable at West Ham. The fact
that
he did 10 years.
Yeah.
And I think Danny said something in the comment there. He was a bit greedy, and I think he was, because he wanted to get a contract, didn't he? And I think West Ham were within their rights to say, okay, well, if we were going to keep hold of you, we'd do it on a month by month or a pay as you play or something like that. But he weren't willing to accept that. He's moved on. You can't just because you've been at West Ham for 10 years, you don't continue by default if you're not fucking fit. It makes no viable business sense, does it, for a club or a business like West Ham United? So it's understandable. No. But it's just a shame that it's a shame the way it ended for him, though. I'll say that it was a shame,
Yeah, I love Thomas Souček, and I was really sad to see Soufal go, and I'll be really sad to see him go as well. I think he's been fucking fantastic for us.
Yeah, he has. When you look at the whole time, I mean, there has been times when he's had really bad spells, but I don't think that was 100% his fault. It just didn't fit in the way we was playing. But whatever's Nuno's done to this team now, it's all working. Everyone's working in their positions, and Souček's benefiting from it massively.
I sometimes think I'm the only one that remembers things like this, right? But the way Souček's career developed here was he was fantastic. He arrived as a fucking hero. Everyone loved him. He was brilliant, right? Declan Rice broke through the team. They were a good pairing, but Souček was the one that was getting forward. Then Rice told Moyes that he wanted to be the one getting forward. He wanted to be the complete midfielder, the goal scoring midfielder. He sacrificed his game to support the up and coming star. That's what he did. Never fucking said anything about it. Just played alongside him. He could do that job alongside Rice in the end after getting caught out a few times. He got played. He started to get played in three-man midfields and trying to play football in midfield. That's not his style. He's a meat and potatoes player. He's just a straightforward, a two-man midfield. This suits him down to the ground alongside a quality player who can do all the complicated stuff. He does all the ugly stuff. That's perfect. I don't know what future he's got. If I'm just evaluating him objectively, he can play a part in the two-man. What does the manager want to play? Because remember back to Wolves, they used to have quite a cute midfield there at Wolves, didn't they? But very much a ball-retaining midfield under Nuno. Yeah, quick passing, into passing and everything else. He could never do that. He could never play a part in that team, right?
No.
But I don't think we should. People should start disrespecting what he's done for us, and that is keep us up. With Bowen, his goals have kept us up for many, many years. And Danny Dyer, did you see the interview with Danny Dyer on the Peter Crouch podcast?
No,
I saw some snippets of it. Yeah, not all of it.
Really funny, actually. He's got a way of putting things. First of all, he started to flog some caravans from Laysdown on his caravan site. It's the best caravan site. But if I give you a deal, come down, right? I've had enough of caravans, thank Dan. But yeah, he said, you know, what Jared's done. He's got a really good way of explaining the emotions around what he feels around Jared and what's gone on with him at West Ham so far. And he come out with some quite honest things, like he said about Nuno. Actually, he said he's got to stop playing those negative formations, those negative games. I didn't expect him to say that because I've seen him talk about Jared in the West Ham team before, and he's never said anything about the manager. He was quite open about it this time. And I think the way he sees it is this is his last chance to get into the England squad, because it is his last chance to get into the England squad for a World Cup. And I don't think that negative football is helping him.
Yeah, I don't think he'll get in the England squad anyway, in truth. It doesn't matter what he does between now and the end of the season. I just can't see it happening. I think there's players ahead of him now. I think Tuchel's got favourites. I just don't see it happening. I don't.
I've got to watch this. That is my next junk telly. Dyer's Caravan Park. Got to watch it.
Jesus.
Don't end up buying another one.
No, fuck that. God, it's like it just drains your money away. The fucking things. You never, honestly, you never. If you use it, you'll never get the value out of it that you paid for. And if you sell it, you'll just get your transies pulled down. I know I did.
You didn't make a profit, no? You took a loss on it.
Fucking massive loss. Lost about 20 grand on the thing.
Only worth about 20 grand. Worth about 20 grand.
Paid 30 for it, but when you consider all the ground rent and everything else over the 3 or 4 years we had it, lost about 20 grand on it.
Well, at least you can say you had one.
Yeah. yeah, great. Yeah, brilliant. Every fucking summer, around this time of year, every summer, you're thinking, oh, fucking hell, I've got to go down with a jet wash and clean all the mold away from on the deck. You know,
it's one off the bucket list for you, Gal. That's the way I look at it. Take the positives out of it. If anyone ever says to you, you had a caravan, you'd be like, yeah, I have.
I've had
someone asked me, someone says to me, says, Chris, you had a caravan, I'd be like, no, I haven't. I'm kind of glad I haven't either, to be fair. I know Gary had one. He lost 20 grand on it. So,
are you too classy for a caravan? Is that what you're saying?
I'm not saying I'm too classy for a caravan, Gary. Yeah. As you probably
call me a
know.
pikey, Chris. You call me a pikey who lives in a caravan.
Look, I'm not going to don't put words in my mouth. They come out your mouth right now. I'm just saying. At least you can say you had a caravan. You know, have you had a caravan, Martin?
I've not had a caravan. I've stayed in plenty of caravans and had a fantastic time. But
love a caravan. Love a caravan. I love a caravan site with a karaoke bar. Gaz, I'd like to say I've got the channel a genuine, thoughtful gift. Excellent. Talking of this, and the gift arrived at my home today. Good. What you're saying. And I'll be going to London in 2 or 3 weeks. We look forward to you coming to London. Let's give out some free memberships because the 82 people who are fucking watching us deserve it. The others are over on fucking Emma's chat. Right. Anyway, let's do it.
Very angry tonight, Gary.
It's all right. I scheduled the show about fucking last night, right?
Yeah,
we've been doing 8 o'clock for a few weeks, so you could say I'm a bit pissed off, but there you go. I know. At least I don't show it, eh? Right.
Yeah. Anyway. I think. Do you know what? I think you need to get yourself another caravan, girl.
Yeah.
I think you need another hobby.
As long as I don't show the anger outwardly, that's the important thing.
As long as you don't go red, like you are now, like the back, like that's the main. How's your little cut, by the way? Your little greys.
Fuck off! Sorry, you two talk for a minute while I work out how to gift these memberships. Hang on a minute. Go on, Gary.
So Gary, do you know what happened? Do you know what happened with Gary the other day? Right. So he's building a what was it? A cattery? What do you call it? A fucking cat?
A catio.
A fucking catio, right?
Yeah.
Anyway, I call him up as I'm on my way to London Stadium.
2 giant cats. Yeah.
He says to me, he goes, I fucking bashed my head like that. And I was like, bad, is it? And I think he said, yeah, it was pretty bad. He turns up, he's got this little red dot on his head. Like, honestly, I'm like, what's that? Come on, mate. I thought you said,
Chris, look at that gash.
Mate, I was expecting, like, stitches, the lot, right? But he turns up with a little graze on there. Yeah. Come on, mate. I mean, what are you, a Spurs fan or a West Ham fan, gal? It's not acceptable, mate. It's not.
Now, I was told that down here, there'd be a little money sign, like as if people do super chats, right? and I would click on that, and I would be able to give away some memberships. Yeah.
Well, look,
for Christ's sake!
If you can't, then
figure it
message in the chat, and we'll figure it out later on. Then instead, that's what I would say.
Yeah. Hold on, starred. Let's have a look up there. No, go on. Anyway, a superstar. No, forget it. Right.
So while you're doing that, while you're figuring all that stuff out, I'm just gonna go through some of these chats. Actually,
you do that.
Yeah. So so there you go. 20 grand for you, Gal. Small change. Pocket
20
change.
grand. Yeah.
Pocket change for Gal.
Really didn't want to lose 20 grand. That really didn't.
No, 20. Yeah, it's quite a sizable amount.
Yeah.
Fortune's down under. TV loves a Caravan. There you go.
He does love a Caravan. Well done, Ryan.
You could have sold
a man of taste, unlike Chris.
Well, it ain't just me. I never said I wouldn't buy a Caravan. I never said that.
You did. You denied it. You sneered at people who own Caravans, especially me.
I never did that. I said it's one off the bucket list for you.
Yeah.
Thought you'd have half a dozen Caravans to go on your season tickets.
It's pretty good, actually, mate.
To be fair,
I don't mind a piss take. It's got to be good quality, though.
You know what? He's got a good point because I don't know if I've shared this with you before, anyone in the chat or anyone that's watched the channel before. But I remember I was talking to Gary. I don't know. I've been about a year and a half ago, and he says to me, "I've got this thing where I do like I'll get into something and I'll buy it. Like I go all out and I get all of the gear, the gear, no idea." So I said, "What do you mean? What you done?" Right, Gary's gone out and he's bought himself, and I believe your family as well, a bowling ball each. He went bowling and said, "Right, that's
we kept going down city limits. Used to be around the corner, right? And every time we went there, could never fucking find a ball that fit our fingers and our hands, pissing me right off because we were going there. I was shit at bowling, by the way, and there was a shop at the end of the bowling lane. They sold custom balls. So me and Lisa went and had our hands measured and the holes drilled, and I got one of these things that reacted to the UV light and everything else. Threw it down. It looked spectacular as it was going down the alley. Yeah, and we got the glove as well, and we got the bag to carry him in. Then Lisa had our youngest, Lily, and we put them in the garage. Never used them again. End up taking them to the dump.
Did you have the bowling shoes? Did you have the bowling shoes as well?
Yeah, had the shoes, proper shoes. Yeah, you don't want to use other people's. It affects your performance. You know, you're not going to achieve that optimum performance, Chris.
Weren't you wearing those bowling shoes at the game the other day? You were wearing some really
weird
trainers
the other day.
They look like bowling shoes. I turn up there. He was standing with Annie Payne. I says, "Why are you wearing your socks on?"
Claire's got her own bowling ball. She's got her own bowling ball. See, we're not that rare. Yeah. Also, $signs in the comments. Is it? Where the fuck is it? Where? Tell me where.
I don't know what he's.
I can't see it. Where's the $sign about? Yeah, but I'm seeing the host view, right?
Oh, all right.
No. I'm just saying, but I'm seeing the host view. You're seeing. Why am I not seeing it? Anyway, I'll figure it out for the next time. We'll do one.
Need to get a refund on that laser eye surgery, mate. That's what you need to do.
Chris will do one Sunday. I can't do it because it's my son's birthday. I better have a night off, and I'm going to
hold up. But hold up a minute. It's also if I get back in time from Villa as well, Gal, I will plan to do it.
You're going to get back in time,
Gary. I've been done for speeding twice this year already as a result of away games. I'm not going to floor it. This time.
All good things come in threes, Chris. All good things come in threes.
Or in my case, fucking bad things. I'm honestly, I need to be a little bit mindful about this now. I do.
No, I think you're right. It's your heavy shoes that you're wearing.
Yeah, it is, mate. It is. Yeah. I just don't like going. I just don't like sticking to the limits, mate. I don't. I like to go over the limit. It's weird. I don't like everyone. I can't. It really bugs me, mate. I can't go. If you've got a long ass journey back from up north somewhere, and everyone's doing like 60 or it's too slow. It's not fair. It needs to be faster than that. But I got done the other day for doing 54 miles per hour in a 40 mile an hour zone. Right now, whilst I know that's wrong, okay, I understand this. It was a motorway that I was driving down. And it said roadworks, right? It said roadworks 40 mile an hour. So I was driving. I was like, okay, fair enough, roadworks. So I slowed down to 40. There was no roadworks, right? It was a lie.
Outrageous, Chris.
No, they fucking lied to me. They lied to me about the roadworks. I thought, well, do you know what? Fuck it. I'm going to keep going at a relatively half decent, a little bit faster, not too fast. Got fucking done for it. 3 points in my license.
Yes.
Unbelievable.
Yes. Exactly that, Chris.
What is going on with this channel? I'm on here with a couple of criminals.
I know. Well, I'm part of the underworld.
Doing something wrong.
Well, I'm sure you have. I'm sure we need to know what. Yeah, we need to know what you. Yeah, we've got a geezer who's been banned from West Ham. You know, Leader's probably going to be banned from driving. You must have something, Mike. And I'm sure.
Yeah, what are you doing is wrong, mine.
I just don't get caught. got to be clever with it.
Yeah. Want some fruit with that bowl? Remember saying criticising someone because of the way they walked? Yeah. I don't know. Bowling glove? Yeah, fucking. Of course I did. Proper diamond studded bowling. No, it wasn't, right? But I just thought I'd put it out there. Martyn, you're back and looking as smooth as ever.
Thank you.
Chris seems very angry every night.
Always angry.
Yeah, always angry.
Clearly.
6-week caravan ban. See, at least if I could have gone down the caravan if I still had it. Fucking typical. The year I get banned, I ain't got one for the first time in 4 years.
There's the rule of Caravan Club, isn't there? What's the rule of Caravan Club? I think they said it in the in-betweeners, weren't it? Everyone gets some. Everyone gets some.
Yeah, everyone gets some. Yeah. So yeah, I think there have been a couple of other impulse buys before. I bought 2 St Bernards. I went to look at a cat and bought 2 St Bernards. That was an old one. Lovely.
Have you got like pretty much double of most things in your house? Like when you've got one, then
no,
another one. Like...
I do have a lot of things that I thought were a good idea at the time, like a full set of golf clubs, which probably used twice. Really frustrating game. I'll share that as well. You know,
yeah. I mean,
to get good at it.
To be fair, mate, I'm no better. I do buy a lot of crap for no reason.
Yeah.
It's just, it is silly.
You're an Amazon fiend. You're a late night Amazon fiend, don't you? You buy all sorts of shit on Amazon, don't you?
Not for a while, but there was a stage when it was like, it was like I had this compulsion just to say add to basket, and then you get it and I'll be like, buy. I was like, oh fuck, you know, what have I bought here? But yeah, I have done, but I haven't done it for a long time though, to be honest.
That's exactly what we are. But get rid of fucking old John. It's like the geezers from the Hatton Garden, John. Yes, we are.
No. The old geezer and 2 youngsters. That's what you should say. Really.
Well, me and you are Gen X, and you got Martyn, right? It was a bit younger. Yeah.
What are you on about? Mine ain't younger. Fuck off. Mine's older than me. Mine's older than me.
Xers. We'll fucking Gen X show. This is.
No, don't go there again, please.
How many sheds have I got? Yeah, I know. It depressed you, didn't it? How many sheds have I got? I got about 7.
7 sheds.
Yeah, but that was like you built sheds inside sheds, didn't you? Like Russian dolls. You've got loads of sheds inside the sheds.
It's a Russian shed. Sheds inside sheds. Yeah. Male version of me wants to came home with 4. Yes, Jesus, that is me. That is me. We got a fucking
catio you've built. The catio. What's that? Them 2 massive cats. What is it, like a zoo enclosure? You've built?
It's basically a zoo enclosure. That's what it is. They're like an exhibit, right? But they love it. They love it. They just lay in it all day. Lazy pair of fuckers. A cat's life, you know. They just sit there dreaming of getting out.
What did you actually bang your head on when you were building this contraption?
The shelf that the cat sits on.
Okay, all right.
The corner of the shelf.
Yeah.
I mounted it, not the cat. I mounted the shelf.
So you mounted it
above my head and then bent down to get me hammer, got up, crash. Blood everywhere. A significant gash, Chris. I think you'll agree.
You're mounted it and it got a significant gash. Okay, lovely. Lovely gash. Yeah.
Right. I agree with Gary. It's the Grandad Show. Gazza and his pussies. Yeah, that's right.
I hope you're talking about his actual cat. It's not me and Martyn.
Yeah. Right. I'll tell you what. I'm going to go back to before we finish. You have predictions in a minute. In chat, give me your predictions for the Aston Villa, the Villains versus West Ham United on Sunday. 2:15 p.m. Villa Park, Birmingham. Right. Here we go. Jelly deal. Jelly deals. My nan would eat jelly deals with her teeth in. Looked like her face was imploding.
What an image.
Oh, quality. Mind you, fucking hell, it'd be difficult doing it with your teeth out, wouldn't it? Yeah.
I like this comment from Turbo Dave. He said,
Hold on, I've got another jelly deal comment. Go on.
Put some wheels on Gary's shed, can tow it, shouldn't be able to get a speeding ticket. It's a good idea. Yeah. It's a good idea. Do you know, like, I remember when I was younger, I used to get up to a bit of mischief now and again. And one time we were staying, funny enough, actually in a fucking caravan park. I didn't stay in a caravan, I had a tent because we were going night fishing. I went into the caravan park and this, that, and the other. My mate was driving down there and he fell asleep in his car with another one of my mates. And one of my mates I was sharing a tent with, he said, why don't we go into his car and take the handbrake off and just push him into the middle of nowhere? So we were pushing this car for about 2 miles into this field. Anyway, managed to do it with them fast asleep, called them up about half an hour later. I said, where the fuck you gone? Where are you? They absolutely shat themselves. Like, where the fuck are we? Because honestly, there was nothing around. we were watching from a distance. It was genius, mate. Yeah, good fun. Good fun.
I remember we lost 4-0 away at Southampton once. It was the season. Tell you when the season it was. The season Tony Cotty joined Everton. And we went down. We took our brand new tents because we figured we'd go out market, we get tents. All the middle class people are gone. Not that we were middle class. Got a new trailer fitted to my Escort, right? My Mark 3 Escort, Mark 4 Escort. No, Mark 3 Escort. Beautiful trailer, right? I remember trying to catch the Escort as it was on the ramp up in the air. And the guy was putting it on, and the silly fucker, he leant in because he wanted the car back a bit, took the handbrake off, and it started to roll off the ramp. And I tried to catch it. Would have ended in disaster. But anyway, we went down to wherever it was to watch Southampton. We stayed in this great big, green place field. No showers, nothing, right? It was horrible. Baptising each other in fields because there was no facilities. It was just us and a tent. Went to see West Ham lose 4-0. And then we drove all the way down to Somerset, I think, in the evening. And it absolutely pissed it down all the way there. So I got my new tent, brand new, top state of the art tent in the back in the trailer. We get there.
Do you want some popcorn, Martyn?
Yeah.
You tosser. Right. We get there. We arrive at this campsite at midnight. It's pitch black, pissing down the rain, and the only pitches they've got are down the bottom of this hill. Right. And I don't know what car my dad had. He was in the other one. He had a Caravan behind him. He was towing a Tourer. So he was fine. He was just going to set it up, put the awning up, lovely, comfortable sleep. Me, my ex, my cousin Paul, and his ex, we tried to put this tent up in the middle of the night in the pouring rain. It's not a good idea. I'll tell you, we ended up, I got inside. I thought, right, it's up. We've got the ground sheet down and everything else, right? I saw a little leak coming through the roof. And what you're not supposed to do when you've got a leak, you're not supposed to rub it. Because then it started pissing through the roof. As soon as you get, I didn't know, did I? I didn't know. It ain't like you ain't born with these rules, right? Everyone everyone I've mentioned this to since has said, "What'd you fucking rub it for, you idiot? That make it leak more." We did, it pissed through. So we ended up putting the ground sheet over the top of the tent, and 4 of us stayed on freezing on a blow up mattress in the middle of the fucking tent. Anyway. That was a good night, good weekend. That was.
I'll tell you what, right? I'll tell you what you learned. What you learned. The lesson from that story was: don't have a fucking tent, buy a Caravan. And you did it. Yeah. You bought a Caravan, mate. That's what you did.
I upgraded. I learned it was a life lesson. Another problem with tents is if the geezer's in the fucking pitch next to you snores like a horse, it's going to keep you up.
Yeah, that's no good.
On the upside, you can have a good fart in the tent and it will stay in.
Unless you've got a hole in the roof, and then you get a bit of,
Yeah, exactly. But yeah.
Nice.
Right. So let's have a look at the results of the predictions. Right. So we've got 2-1 win, says Steve Tiley. We have a 4-2 to us, says Optimistic Claire. Oh, good. No, where we going?
No. Pick that up. What you did? What you did? No. You can't do that.
Last week's fash. Fuck off, Ryan. Last week's fash. What's the get up at Villa? A tux? Yeah, I'm going to go top hat and tails this week.
I mean, let's be fair. It can't get much worse than last week, can it? Really.
I'm going to go for cream morning suit this week. Yeah.
No, mate, honestly.
Yeah, I know.
Are you jogging to Villa Park?
I'm going to jog. I'm going to jog. I'm going to take my leisure wear. That's what I'm going to do. A 2-1 win. 2-1's a popular score. Do you fancy us going 1-0 down and then turning it around and Pablo scores the winner?
That'd be beautiful if he scored a goal.
Amazing, wouldn't it? Yeah.
No, he really
0-2 to the Hammers. Yep. Darren says. Turbo Dave, 2-all. 2-3, says Danny. Park your Caravan up on Sullage. I don't have a Caravan anymore. I've been thinking of getting a motorhome though.
Yeah, get a motorhome. That's all right. You can take it with you.
They don't lose their value. They appreciate rather than depreciate. Yeah. Only the second time I ever went camping. Never. Yeah. Horrible. Yeah. Paul was there. in that fucking tent. Horrible.
Paul, why did he rub it? Why did he rub the hole? That sounds wrong, but
knowledge. This ain't knowledge that you're born with. No one teaches you this. You don't at school learn not to rub the inside of a tent when it's raining outside. I did not know, but then after the event, everyone fucking knows not to. What'd you do that for? Everyone knows that.
Never rub a hole. Never rub a hole, Gary.
Never rub a hole. Exactly that.
Yeah.
I agree. Yeah.
If we drew with Man City, I think we'll beat Villa. Yeah, I think we will. I think we
Unless
will.
you know you're going to fill that hole properly. Don't rub the hole.
Claire, enough of you. Bad. Right. Page 22 instructions. Yeah, whatever. All right. Don't rub a leak. Yeah. Oh, there's a lot of wise people. Paul Sullivan 1-1.
Gary's really rattled tonight, isn't he? Really rattled.
1-3. No, me. 3-1. Pablo. I'll tell you what, Pablo's going to score this weekend. He is. He's going to score this weekend.
That'd be great,
I
wouldn't
feel
it?
it in me water. I feel it in me water. You imagine.
I hope it's not an own goal, mate. I hope it's not an own goal.
What do you reckon his celebration is?
I think he'll dive into the crowd because he won't believe it. He still doesn't believe. Everyone says he feels like he's won the lottery.
Yeah.
I think he'll dive into the crowd and just go mental. I think he'll go nuts. His celebration would be something special, wouldn't it? I reckon his celebration would be really good.
3-2. It's universal. No one has predicted a loss yet. Fucking hell. Never rub an oily hole. Filth, Ray. Pablo to score. Yes. He's coming. He's coming home. He could be the Alan Taylor. He can't be the Alan Taylor because he ain't scored in every round. But he could be the Alan Taylor from the quarter-final onward. The wild card, who we got, who was worth £2 but we paid a lot of money for, comes in, does a job. Imagine if he suddenly finds his Portuguese league form and starts slamming in goals and the confidence suddenly bubbles up and he turns into this fucking monster and you can't stop him. He's scoring a hat-trick every game, Chris.
And then we all woke up from the dream.
I was going to say, it's Roy of the Rovers stuff.
I'll tell you what, though. Imagine Pablo scoring the winner in the FA Cup final. Fucking hell, mate. That will go off, wouldn't it? Imagine that. I mean, we've got to get there first, but
I do feel like he's destined to become this big cult hero at West Ham.
He has
something about him.
Yeah,
everyone wants him to get that goal.
Yeah, I think it's the enthusiasm. It's the raw, youthful enthusiasm that he's showing, and Geezer just plays with a smile on his face. He enjoys it. He loves it.
Yeah.
He does look so surprised, doesn't he? Bless him. He's living everyone's dream. Like for all of us football players that have no ability, like all three of us here, he's basically doing what it's like the equivalent of us going out there on the pitch. Really, I mean, he might have a little bit more ability than us. maybe not as much as you go with that wondrous left foot of yours, but he might.
Well,
do you know what I mean?
It's a thing of beauty. My left foot.
I know.
Yeah,
you were mentioning that on the game.
Well, no, my left foot is actually so good. I can actually write with it. You know that.
Yeah, I can believe it, mate. I can well believe that. Yeah.
Right.
See, this is what you don't get on Hammers Chat. All them people over there missing this.
You don't get that. In fact, you know what? I say we put that to the test. Gary, get your foot out now and write with it on the screen. Come on.
I
don't want to lose what's left of our viewers, Chris. Yeah, members only. Members only get your feet out.
For anyone with a foot fetish, sign up for the membership.
Double front flip. Danny, imagine that. Dance moves, double front flip.
Yeah, then he breaks it back. Yeah.
And Chris, imagine Potts scoring a fucking screamer 35 yards out, scoring the winning goal in the final. Yeah, look. Honestly,
any of them scoring a goal,
let anyone score a goal in the final. But if I had my choice, who would it be?
Do you know the most beautiful thing about FA Cup finals? I know, obviously, Steven Gerrard did it to us 20 years ago, 20-year anniversary, like I said the other day. So maybe, just maybe, it could work out that way. But a last-minute goal, I know it's so fucking nerve-wracking to go through that as a supporter, right? But you just that feeling of scoring a last-minute fucking winner in an FA Cup final. I want that feeling. I really want that feeling. Last minute, last fucking
Chris. I demand it. Demand it, Chris.
I'm demanding it right now.
Ryan, becoming one of my favourite lads, uplifted me before a beautiful sunny Friday morning. It's sunny every fucking Friday. It's sunny every day where you are, Ryan. You get up, it's sunny again.
Sunny here, no doubt. It was really nice weather.
It was sunny. Nice day.
Yeah,
nice
I caught the sun. Caught the sun up on my roof today.
You did look a bit bronze the other day when I saw you at that game. I did say to you like you'd come back from holiday.
Yeah, you did.
You said, no, I've just been off the roof.
Yeah. Pablo and Tati just been a little bit more pace. I think it was Tati will score occasionally. He already has, right? He will. When one's on a plate, he'll put it away. Evening, bit late. Thanks for watching Hammers Chat. Right, get your wand out. Huh?
What's happened to Gary tonight?
Right. Never rub your old Gary. No, it's a bit late for that joke, isn't it? Fuck, that was half an hour ago, mate. Lovely bloke.
It's never late. It's never late for that.
He is. He's Alan Taylor, last scene staring at my tits in his FA Cup winning shirt. Yeah, right. I think we're running out of comments now, aren't we?
You're skimming past actually some very good comments. I've noticed there's some funny
Go on
ones.
then.
You just go
Stop
straight
it.
through.
You're supposed to be on comments.
Oh, what do you mean I'm supposed to be? You just taken over, mate. I just see some good ones, like the never up your whole one. That was way too quick. There was another one here. Where was it? Something. It was all about you and your role. Actually, there's another one here somewhere. Where was it? I don't know where it's. I think you might have deleted it. You deleted it.
Given the choice, imagine Dinos Mavropanos, obviously scoring with a header, obviously in off the bar or just below, because that's all he does.
It would be incredible, wouldn't it? I mean, anyone scoring,
believe it. And Scaloni, I mean, that keeper dropping the goal in the dropping the ball in the under-21s the other night, that felt bad. But imagine being Scaloni.
We didn't give a shit, really, did he? Fucked off after his loan spell.
No. He was in tears on the coach on the way home. He was
not as many fucking tears as we had. He was all right.
Damn right, fucking prick. Yeah, right. Got to protect that lid, Martin. Yeah, wear a hat, Martin.
Thank you.
Yeah,
thank you for your concern.
Yeah, it's all right. All the tips from Danny. I think we'll definitely be staying up and winning the FA Cup. Yeah.
We're going to do the double. We're going to do the double this year. Yeah, we're doing our own double, aren't we?
Any new viewers coming in now? Because I know where you've been if you're coming now. If you're fucking arriving now, I know where you've been.
No free memberships for you.
No.
Right. I think we're done, haven't we? Anything else to cover before we go?
We haven't done our predictions for the game.
Let's do our predictions. I'm going to go West Ham United, Aston Villa 1, West Ham United 2.
3-1 West Ham.
Of course you are. Martin?
Oh, I'm going for the clean sheet. 2-0.
Oh, way too optimistic. But I like it. It's good to be optimistic. So it's a clean sweep for the first time ever, I reckon. It's a clean sweep of win predictions from everyone in the chat and everyone on here.
But that doesn't really bode well, does it? Because it's almost like we're getting a bit cocky. We're getting cocky. Like, guaranteed 3 points. Go out to Villa Park, bring the 3 points home. I don't know. Do you know what? I don't like that. I don't like.
No, you don't like to go over optimistic, do you? You don't like it.
No, not when everyone's saying it. I feel like we need to bring it down and level it off a little bit. So I'm going to say no. We're going to lose this 1-0.
Chill out for fuck's sake. Have to do Liverpool in the final. Yeah, I would like that.
Yeah,
but I want that so much. Fucking hate to lose to them again because they just they stole that FA Cup.
We're not going to. We won't. If we get Liverpool in the FA Cup final, we are not losing to them. I'm telling you, we are not losing to them. You know, maybe another team. No, we're not going to lose.
It was one of the worst days. That turned into one of the best days to one of the worst days of my life. That was terrible.
Oh, God.
I wasn't proud he took part in such a great final. No, I wasn't.
No,
we got mugged.
Yeah, we did.
I could never watch that game back, any of it.
No, I've never watched it. I've never watched it once, no. And I will never forget, what's his name? Poor bastard, interior designer, the striker we had, Airwood, Marlon Martyn.
Oh,
yeah.
Fucking hell, that chance he missed at the end. Remember that when he swung his leg at it?
No. This is what I'm going to say. It just been fucking absolutely smashed into over by the touchline by Chiati or whoever it was, right? Absolutely. Whoever was playing in midfield, I can't remember his name, but he almost fucking had to go off. He could barely walk.
I know. He had to stay on
and he could not physically lift his leg. It was right in front of us. We're behind the goal. You know, he literally couldn't do it. No, he could not do it physically.
I know, but
properly taken out. Referee didn't even look at it in typical referee against Liverpool fashion.
I still feel that even though he was injured and he had one leg, I still feel he should have, I don't know, just done something. I mean, that was awful, that shot, wasn't it? I mean, I know he was injured.
Yeah. Anyway, I'm a bit emotional.
You're very emotional.
I am emotional. It's usually you, isn't it?
No, I'm not emotional. I'm true. By the way, apologies if people can hear me just eating throughout the whole hour. I've just been munching away on this popcorn.
Is this a new thing? You just come on and have your dinner?
Yeah.
I don't eat popcorn for dinner, mate. What do you think I am? I've already had my dinner, mate. I'm just snacking. Yeah, I'm just grazing right now.
3-1 Villa. We don't do things easy. Oh, Trod, you had to be the one to spoil it, but I do feel a bit better now. Someone's predicted a loss.
It's good. We need to balance it out. We need some different score lines.
I value your contribution. A bit late. Know where you've been as well, Trod. Right. We will be Leeds. The season decides it. Chris is banned from attending Liverpool games.
No, I ban myself from attending Liverpool games now.
Alan Answer said West Ham deserved to win the final. They were a better team. Yes, we fucking did. Right. Thanks for pointing out the obvious, Anton. Yossi was the whole team was amazing. And I mean, I'll tell you what, if they're giving that goal to Silva, I'm giving the goal to Konchesky as a brilliant chip.
Oh, yeah.
Brilliant chip.
Yeah.
Some goal.
Yeah.
That just felt when that went in, I thought we're winning this. If we're having luck like that in the final, this is ours.
League Cup final in 76. No, 81 that was, Barry. 81.
That was back in your times, where'd it go?
Yeah. That was when Terry McDermott. Well, first of all, it was cheating Sammy Lee, who laid down and had a look, was about to get up, laid down again, and the ball went right across him into the back of the net. And then Terry McDermott, because they don't like losing their dirty cheeks back then, saved the ball with his hand. And Ray Stewart, calmness personified in the last minute of the game, stood up and just fucking belted it home and took them back to Villa Park, took the lead and fucking lost.
Saw that comment, by the way, Claire. Yeah. You're wrong. And I sent you a message the other day with a plate of my pie and mash. I had triple mash just to prove a point.
Don't start going overboard. There's no way you've ever eaten triple mash.
Right, fuck you right now. Fuck you on the pie mash comment. I'm going to prove a point, right? I'm going to fuck you. I'm not having this. I'm getting sick and tired of being accused of not eating fucking double pie mash. It's actually starting to get my shit.
You didn't eat your mash that time.
No. Hold up. Where is it? I sent it to you the other day.
Would you ever, Martyn? Would you ever let yourself down like that in public and stop it? No, I couldn't see it. You know, I could barely take it. I felt faint.
Talking some nonsense. You really are. Where is my pie? I had a picture of my double pie mash and I can't find it now.
Yeah, well, that's because it didn't happen. It's a little figment of your imagination.
He's just quickly doing one on AI. You know what he's like.
Fuck off, right? I sent it.
Give us a picture of pie and mash too.
I sent it in our group. I mean, I want to find this. Motherfuckers. I'm not having this. Hold on a minute. No. You keep talking. I'm going to get that fucking
shit. Liverpool could be at the bottom of League Two. We'd still fucking lose to them. You know we would.
No, we won't. What are you talking about? We're not going to lose to them.
You're right, Ryan. Pictures do not prove it. You've got to see 3D reality. He's got to put that mash away in front of me and double pie. And that shitty chili. Fucking, yeah.
What do you mean that shit? Fuck off,
chili
mate.
being a 1.5 mash. That's what he is. Yeah. Right, my first season, West Ham support Alan Pardew. It was a brilliant season, the 2005-2006. Fantastic. I love that season.
Right, fuck you right there. There you go. Look at that. Half a plate of
the
mash.
Window of the pie mash.
Oh yeah, because I hovered over someone's fucking plate, didn't I? Look, you don't get more mash than that, mate. That is like a fucking half a plate of it. Look how small the pies look in comparison to the mash.
Why have they missed the pies with the liquor?
Don't worry. Don't be talking about. Concentrate on the mash.
No.
Concentrate on the mash, mate. All right.
That is sloppy application. Execution, not good. Right, not good. Right.
That looks like the sun-bleached picture you get in the window of a pie.
He does exactly. Yes, it is.
Do you know what? I don't care. I don't care anymore, Martyn. Seriously, I don't need to prove a point. I know what I can eat. Simple as that.
Do you reckon that was one mash flattened out to look like two trotch? Is that what you're saying?
They always flatten it out when they put it on there. They always don't put fucking like, do you know what I mean, like ice cream, little round balls, do they? They fucking always, you know.
It needs to be scraped on the plate.
Well, look, DBZ clearly the size of the plate is fucking big because there's two pies on there. They don't like the mini pies.
It's a scale. Was it 3-1? Yeah, it was scale. Only one place in Brisbane does pie and mash, and it's an hour drive, an hour worthwhile, Ryan. But I make the effort for it. Of course you do. It costs a fucking fortune as well. How many, what currency do they use down there? Or do you just like barter? I think you barter down there.
Ryan, do you, shut up, Danny. It's not Googled. You can fuck off as well. Right. What was I going to say? Ryan, do you use chili vinegar or normal vinegar on your pie and mash? I'm interested to know. No, I want to know what Ryan from Fortune's down.
Ryan.
Yeah,
right.
Chili vinegar or normal?
Question, Ryan, we're going to finish the show on this. Get the answer right. Yeah, get the answer right. Yeah, exactly. I believe you. Of course I do. I believe you.
I don't care, mate.
Well, Google, Chris. Well, Google.
I shouldn't fucking chat, you lying git. You know it is. You've fucking seen it.
Was it?
Yeah, all right. And Claire as well. So I'm not having that.
7 pies, 6 mash, 5 caravans, 4 seasons.
Right, hold up. Shut up. Chili vinegar.
Oh, for fuck's
Yes.
sake, Ryan. No.
Get up.
Oh, no wonder
You're chili vinegar as well, aren't you? Yeah.
Yeah,
No wonder he
I'm
got
chilly.
chased. No wonder he got chased out of the country back to us.
Look, let's remove Gary, right? Remove Gary. Remove Gary. This is all about chili vinegar, but we can bring him back now.
Gary. Villa 2-0 up. Bollocks to him. Right, anyway, been a lot of swearing tonight. I've had a bit of a swear up.
You have. You've been.
Yeah, Ryan, you're banned. Get out of my pub. Right.
It's all right. He's representing that in Australia with his chili vinegar.
Yeah,
It's
so
perfect, mate. Perfect.
distasteful. Anyway, look, let's call it a day because we're at 1 hour 14, longest show. I blame Chris for quite some time. All right.
As always.
So thank you for joining. Those of you that made the effort, and the few of you who stumbled across when the other show was finished. As for the rest of you, whatever. Right.
Taking it personally.
I don't give a fuck. Right. I've got work in a minute. I don't give a fuck. Right. Thanks, Martin. Thanks, Chris. Thank you, everybody at home. Cheers, Claire, head of security. And see you soon. Come on, your hands.
Come on, your hands.
hands.